you looking at, young fella?
Oh, I was just admiring that bird.
Flying rustler.
A what?
Flying rustler. Steal the food right off your plate.
I always thought it was called a blue jay.
Yeah, that's right. Want to use the other name.
Oh. Sure, why wouldn't I be?
No reason. I can see that now. Thought that horse got away on you there. Didn't know you were just shaking the mean out of him.
Yeah, he likes to run. I like to let him.
Seems I misplaced Virginia City. Can you tell me how to get there?
Oh, sure, that's where I'm going. You're welcome to come along with me if you like.
I'm obliged. Thank you.
Sure, right this way.
Bet you never seen one like this.
Well, I've seen a lot of them.
Go on, take a look at it.
All right.
Look yonder. Shoot, I'm standing here. That's Pepper Shannon.
Balance. That's what makes the difference. Point it at me, you'll see.
Well, I can't. You're never supposed to point a gun at anything you don't intend to shoot.
Well, most of the times that's true. But you're going to be doing us both a favor if you point it at me right now. Go on, do it, boy. Point it.
That's a wanted man with a price on his head of $2,000. And it's all gonna be mine.
Montana, you're a little late. The boy's already taken me prisoner. Taking me to the sheriff right now. Keep aiming at me. That's the way. Don't you get itchy finger there, young fella. I'm going peaceable. Pepper Shannon?
Pepper Shannon? The stage robber? The famous outlaw?
You got the name right. And you're the first man that's ever captured old Pepper Shannon.
It's 2 hours late. What are you gonna say?
I don't know. Wait to hear what he has to say.
Jamie, little boy, big eater. He know Hop Sing's big apple pie today. He should be here now.
You know, he does like Hop Sing's apple pie awful well. You don't reckon you'd be lost or something, do you?
You'll never guess what happened.
Young man, you've been told that we have supper the same time every day.
Yes, sir. I got the mail.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you get them buckles over at hardware?
I guess I forgot. Well, the sheriff wanted to talk to me, and then I had to hurry to get home. He wanted me to write it all down, how I captured Pepper Shannon.
How you?
Captured Pepper Shannon.
Pepper Shannon, the outlaw.
Yeah. And Montana Jones says that there's a reward out for him. $2,000.
Jamie, you come in kitchen. Your supper in oven.
Well, Hop Sing, I wanted to tell him how I...
Hop Sing would like to clean up after supper. He's been waiting around for 2 hours. Why don't you go in and eat, and then we'll talk.
Yes, sir. He was real nice. He looked a lot older than pictures in his book, though.
Who's older?
Well, Pepper Shannon.
Well, I've heard of some whoppers, but that about takes the cake.
You gotta admit, it's a pretty good excuse for being late for supper.
I remember a couple of fellas came up with some pretty good whoppers of their own at one time. Well, I think I'd better have a talk with that young fella.
Pepper's a famous outlaw, the most famous that ever lived.
Jamie, no talk with mouth full. It's not polite.
My mouth's not full, Hop Sing.
Should be, or your food get cold.
He must have robbed at least 100 stages. I read about him in a book I got upstairs.
Jamie, those dime novels that you've got, I've been meaning to talk to you about those.
Yes?
You know, they're not always accurate. And they sure tend to stretch the imagination somewhat. Well, all right, all right. Tell me, how did it happen? How did you capture it?
Well, I captured him. Well, I was riding into town, and when I met this man, and he said that he was lost and that he didn't know how to get to Virginia City, so I offered to take him.
Mr. Mills is here to see you.
Attorney at law.
Let him in.
All right.
Just sing out when you're ready to go, Mr. Mills.
I don't remember asking for no lawyer.
You didn't. I was retained to act in your behalf.
You mind telling me who hired you?
A friend who wants to help.
A friend. No name?
You need a lawyer. I'm a good one. I think that's all that matters.
12 years. You've been reading a book. You're about to ask me how long it's been since I robbed a stage in this state. That's my answer. 12 years.
In fact, I wasn't even in the country.
You've been doing a little, reading yourself.
Statute of limitation expires in 10 years. After that, the law can't touch you.
Well, the hearing will just be a formality. You'll be a free man at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Sheriff?
Coming.
See you in court.
Tell my friend No Name I'll be seeing him.
Hi, Ben. You're just the man I want to see.
Huh?
You know, I still want to buy that South Slope timber of yours. I'm prepared to sweeten my previous offer by about $4,500.
Sorry, not for sale. Jamie.
$4,700, but that's my last offer.
Good.
You know, they wrote 5 books about you. I got all of them.
That's a powerful lot of words. I doubt anybody's worth that many.
I don't. Oh, Mr. Cartwright, I was just saying hello to Mr. Shannon.
Howdy. Ponderosa Ranch. Boy told me about you, riding into town. I got a feeling we met before.
We have. Sand Pass.
Oh, yeah. The stage. One of my mistakes. I've made a lot of them.
Oh, I better get those harness buckles before I forget.
Yeah, good idea.
Bye-bye, Mr. Shannon.
Nice boy.
Yes, he is.
I owe him some. If he hadn't rode into town with me, I could have got shot.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I'll tell you something else you're thinking, too. An old stage robber like me, bad company for that boy.
Certainly not the best.
Well, the last thing in the world I'd want is cause that boy harm. Sorry about Sandbags.
We both are. Yeah.
Hi, Ben. Hey, Ben, you got a minute?
Sure.
I saw you talking to Pepper. You're about the only one that can get a word out of him. Other people have tried, but he just seems to look right through him and says nary a word.
Well, I talked to you in jail, didn't I?
Well, he talked, yeah, but he didn't say nothing. Look here on it, Ben. He's been sitting on that bench for 3 days now, all day long, just to sit.
Nothing wrong with that.
Did he say anything to you about why he's here, or what he's fixing to do, how long he's going to stay?
No, not a word.
A man with his record, no money, just a sitting in the sun, he's got to be planning something.
I hate to say it, Roy, but I got the same feeling.
Gives you a start, doesn't it, Mr. Corey?
How'd you get in here?
Back door.
The back door was locked. It's always locked.
It was, I didn't notice.
Well, you better get out of here because there's another man coming by here in a few minutes.
You're a lawyer?
Yeah. Wait a minute. You're the one who sent that note to my house.
There, in your vest pocket. I can see the bulge. Don't touch it, Mr. Corey. You're much too young to die. Sit down. Sit down. Last time I talked to you, you were clerking at a bank. You're a big man now.
I'll give you $5,000.
Half. That was a deal we made. $80,000 currency shipment. I held up the stage and I took the box, and what did I find? Newspaper. And a posse on my tail. The biggest posse this state ever saw.
$7,500. Cash. All cash, Pepper.
First, a drink.
A drink? Sure.
The good stuff in the sideboard. I've been listening to people. You lend money. 10% interest. Well, let's see now. 80,000 that you never put in the box. At 10% for 12 years. Why, you more than doubled it, didn't you?
Well, Pepper, it's true I've made some money, you know, but I've had bad luck, too. A lot of bad luck.
You double the money, that doubles my share. I want 80,000 cash.
haven't got it. I just haven't got it. 10. 10 is about the most I could raise.
You're getting brave. In a minute, you're going to tell me that I can't tie you into that robbery.
You can't.
And even if I could, the statute of limitations has run out. That's in the state of Nevada. I make my own laws. $80,000. You got 2 weeks. I'll tell you where and how I want it delivered. On second thought, you're not too young to die.
Hey, you just gonna sit there?
Huh? No, I'm helping you with the chores.
No.
Here it is. Pepper Shannon, like Robin Hood of yore, stole from the rich and gave to the poor. He had friends everywhere. His largesse was unending. Largesse means generosity. I looked it up.
Oh, I know what it means. Yeah, you better get that basket and gather them eggs or I'm gonna tan your hide.
Yes, sir.
Robin Hood.
Hi there, young fella.
Hi, Pepper. Hey, Hoss, this is Pepper Shannon.
Howdy.
Looking for Ben Cartwright. Is he here?
Yeah, he's in the house.
I'll take you.
No need. I can find him myself. Mr. Cartwright?
Mr. Shannon. I was just fixing to have some coffee. Will you join me?
I could use some. Thank you. I came to ask for a job.
I see.
You're thinking I picked you because of the boy. I didn't. I hit every ranch between here and town.
No luck?
Well, once they let me water my horse. That was the best. What I heard at the other places, I'm pretty sure you don't want me bunkering with your crew. I ain't asking for that.
What are you asking?
Well, a place this big needs line riders.
Hard work. Lonely work. Not too many men want to do it.
Hard, I don't mind. Lonely, I like. I'll do a better job riding, building, fixing fences than the best man you ever had. I'm looking for a stake. I need traveling money.
Well, then you're not intending to stay around this area.
No, I figured to. Till I sit in that bench in Virginia City. Gives a man no pleasure to be looked at like something the buzzards wouldn't touch. Walking out of that jail like I did, that made some folks mad. The law forgives. They don't.
Yeah. The statute of limitations was passed to help men who reformed. Maybe they doubt that you have.
Ain't no maybe about it. They were waiting for me to rob a bank or the stage or something. Either that or they figured I hadn't paid for what I did. Well, I paid all right. I paid. 10 years. Hard labor. All of it in solitary. Most of it chained against the wall. That's why I like it lonely. I'm used to it. Huh? Thanks for the coffee.
Oh, wait a minute. Sit down. Sit down. We need a lineman. Worst job on the ranch, but the only one that's open.
I'll take it.
The Beaver Meadow section, 10 miles north of here. The line shack's in bad need of repair, so are the fences. Miles of them.
That's my traveling money.
One restriction. You're still bad company for Jamie.
If he shows up, I'll chase him back here.
Fine.
Beaver Meadow?
Yeah?
Who told you that?
The bartender. The word's all over town.
Is it? Why did it take you a whole week to find out?
Yesterday was payday for the Ponderosa hands, and some of the men were in town last night.
Riding fence, huh? Is any of this fence along the road between here and the Ponderosa?
A lot of it.
I want a man to ride along with you. I want a man who's prominent and honest. A man whose word won't be doubted by anybody. It should be a minister or a judge or a bank president. Harold Donovan.
Well, there's no doubt about his prominence and honesty. He also happens to be president of the bank that owned the currency shipment Pepper Shannon stole.
Which makes him perfect. I want that fence cut tonight at a spot where the brush is thick.
Get down. Oh. Mr. Donovan? All over now, nothing to worry about. He was trying to kill us. I don't like to hurt anybody, but I had to do it.
You certainly did. You know, facing a gunman like that took courage.
Well, I was armed, you weren't.
Even so, that took real nerve.
It's a terrible thing to have to kill a man.
He's alive.
Alive?
Yes. That man needs help and fast.
Well, I could get a wagon at the Ponderosa.
Oh, no. We haven't time for that. We'll manage in the buggy. He's a gunman and a thief, but still he's a human being. We can't just leave him here to bleed to death. Come on, now, give me a hand.
Pepper! What happened?
Shot. Oh.
Mr. Cartwright, Pepper's been shot.
He's badly hurt.
Who shot him?
Mr. Mills, and rightfully, too. He had ample cause.
One. Let's get him into the house. I'll send in for a doctor.
And the sheriff.
Well, let me help. Now, if Shannon lives, he'll have to stand trial for attempted robbery and murder.
Outlawing is rugged work. That man is wearing more scars than I ever saw in a human body. Now, these will help him sleep. 1 powder and a glass of water. I'll be back tomorrow to change the dressing. Now, looks like Pepper has a friend. Don't worry. He's doing fine.
Bye, Doctor.
Bye.
Mr. Cartwright, I know it's my bedtime, but... well, I just couldn't help but wonder.
Of course. He's gonna be all right.
How is he, Doc?
He'll be all right.
Doctor, we're going to have to take your patient into town.
Absolutely not. The man is seriously wounded. It'll be at least 72 hours before I'll even hazard a guess as to when he can be moved.
Well, you tried to murder us. He belongs in jail.
You try to move him, and you'll be the murderer. Good night.
Good night, Doctor. Mr. Donovan, Mr. Mills, you can go now. Clem, my deputy, will ride into town with you.
Well, not until I know who'll be responsible for Shannon's appearance in court.
I'll be responsible.
Oh.
You know what I don't understand? Why would Pepper Shannon fire at 2 men in the buggy?
Well, he knows me, Mr. Cartwright. He stole funds from my bank.
Oh, yes, the money was going to Carson City, I remember.
So do I. It nearly destroyed my bank. Why, he saw me today. Must have seen the pouch. He guessed there was money in it.
$16,000. It's Mr. Corey's last offer on your South Slope timber. That's why I'm wearing a gun, to protect Mr. Corey's money.
Well, why would he send cash?
The look and feel of real money does a lot to persuade a reluctant man. Mr. Corey does a lot of business that way.
Does he? Well, not with me.
Well, I'll tell him that.
Yes, do that.
Good night.
Pepper? Can you hear me?
Mr. Cartwright? Mr. Cartwright?
Here I am, Pepper. What happened, Pepper?
Buggy. Buggy. Coming. Bay horse. Mills died. Mills.
What else?
Dirt in my mouth. I was on the ground.
Pepper, who shot you?
I don't know. I just was hit on the ground.
That's all. Didn't help us much.
Well, maybe later.
Don't count on it. When a man is seriously hurt, he's not apt to remember what happened. I'll let him rest. Go now.
Check.
Yeah. Them horses are sneaky. They come at you from any place.
Sure do. They're knights, not horses.
Knights, horses, what's the difference? I've been breaking my head for 5 days trying to learn to play this game, and I still keep losing. When Pepper gets to feeling better, we'll have to play up his room.
Yeah. Hey, Clem, you know Donovan.
Huh?
Have you ever known of him to ride off with somebody that's just checked a bunch of money out of his bank?
No, but he probably had a reason.
Yeah, whatever it is, I'd like to know what it was.
I would, too. I'm gonna ride into Virginia City tomorrow. I'm gonna have a talk with him.
Check. And unless I'm wrong, mate.
Ah.
Ah.
Them horses are a little sneaky, ain't they?
Finally got me one, Ben.
So Pepper fired first.
What about it?
Well, at least that's what Mills and Donovan say, right?
You doubt their word?
It's not that I doubt their words, just it doesn't make sense to me. Pepper fired first, he fired 3 times, and we missed both men. How do you explain that?
It's a professional gunman. Sort of hard to believe, ain't it?
I don't believe it.
Well, maybe he had buck fever. I saw a man miss an elk he could have clubbed with his rifle.
Well, I saw Pepper kill a rattlesnake with 1 shot from his horse. And a man's a lot bigger than a rattlesnake.
Yeah, I'd say a whole lot.
Well, I better go up and have a look, see how Pepper's doing.
Oh, you talked to Donovan?
Yeah, sure did. He just repeated everything he said here. Pepper shot at them.
I still don't think we have the truth.
Well, I've known Harry for a long time. Never known him to lie.
It's the one thing I can't get around.
Pepper may be guilty, but there's sure a lot of questions that need answering.
Like who cut the fence? And Pepper goes out to fix it, and the buggy just happens along, and Pepper just happens to get shot.
Yeah. Sure makes you wonder, don't it?
Hop Sing wonder too. Food on table. Hop Sing wonder when everybody sit down and eat.
Right now.
Mr. Cartwright, you're all trying to help Pepper, and I didn't even think you even liked him.
Well, it's not a question of liking or disliking. Every man's entitled to a fair shake.
I didn't wake you, did I?
No, I wasn't asleep. Just pretending. Thought you was a deputy.
Oh, he's sitting at the bottom of the stairs reading the paper. Oh, did you like the books?
Ain't had much time for him. Sheriff was out here again. So was the doctor.
Oh, what'd the doctor say?
Says I'm fine.
You don't look it.
No, maybe that's 'cause I'm going to town tomorrow. To jail. And then to prison for 20, 30 years. For something I didn't do. I never did say. Jamie? You think I tried to kill those 2 men?
No, I never did believe it.
Well, I didn't. And I can prove it. All I need is an hour or 2 in Virginia City. And your help.
You mean help you escape?
All the way. I can't make it to Virginia City alone.
I can't. I mean, what if the you'd probably get killed.
Jamie, if I told you nobody'd get hurt, not even a scratch, would you do it then? To keep an innocent man from spending the rest of his life in prison?
Yeah, I guess. But there's no way, Pepper.
There's an easy way. Now, the deputy gets a midnight lunch, coffee and sandwiches. Now, if these powders was to get in a pot.
I see. I can do that.
Now you be in the barn with 2 horses here.
I can do that, too.
Yeah.
That looks good. Yeah. Thank you, man.
These books ain't nothing but a herd of bald-faced lies. Ain't a word of truth in them.
No surprise.
They put outlawing about being president. Stealing's fun. So's being chased by the law.
Well, didn't you find it that way?
Well, a boy shouldn't be reading trash like this. Why do you let him?
Well, I try to talk him out of it. Just make it more attractive to him. Jamie's growing up pretty fast. He knows now there's no truth in any of this. He won't be reading these books much longer. Good night. Night, Clem.
Night, Bap. Thanks, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Another cup of coffee, Pepper?
No, thanks.
Hopsing always makes good coffee.
I still don't understand.
All I know, Mr. Donovan, is that Mr. Cartwright said he wanted to talk to you.
What would you want to talk about this time of night?
I don't know, but it must be important.
Middle of the night is scarcely the time to...
Sit down, Donovan.
The boy told me.
And Ben Cartwright was there. Well, I expect he'll be by. As soon as he finds out me and the boy is missing.
So you've escaped. Broken in here, obviously. Now you're using a boy to add to your list of crimes.
No, sir, to prove he's innocent.
Over in the corner, Jamie. I told you to sit down now, or I put a bullet in you.
I don't know what you hope to gain by this, Shannon.
I was watching the buggy come in. I didn't draw, and I didn't fire. The next thing I know, I'm eating dirt. Now, I know what you told the paper. I want to know why you lied.
I didn't lie.
Did you see me take a shot at you?
Yes, No, I'm not sure that I did. But I heard it. Of that, I'm positive.
How many shots?
One shot, and then some others.
You told the papers Mills shot me. Did you see that?
No, not exactly.
Well, what did you see?
I'll tell you. I saw you standing beside the fence. Then the buggy came up abreast of you. Mills was between us, so I didn't see you, but I heard you fire. And Mills was standing up, trying to hold the horse, pushing me out of the buggy, telling me to get down.
And that's what you did, huh?
Yes. It's true I didn't see the rest of it, but I heard those shots.
Do you still think I tried to kill you?
Yes, I do.
What if I told you that I'm gonna pull this trigger? If you didn't change your mind.
I'd still have to say you tried to kill us.
Jamie, I think we found an honest man.
Then you'll help him?
You'll get a chance to try.
Come on, Clem, breathe deep. Come on.
I'm all right.
Clem, you're not all right. Come on, wake up.
How's he doing?
He's getting better.
I'm all right.
Sleeping powders are gone. They must have put him in the coffee.
Yeah, it's a good thing I came down to get something to eat.
Yeah, 3:30. They had a good long start.
Where do you reckon they went?
Virginia City. Found that ask Donovan and Mills the same questions we've been asking ourselves.
Horses are ready.
Good, let's go.
Come on, Clem. Breathe deep.
All right. What does Ben want to see me about?
He didn't say, Mr. Corey.
Did Pepper say anything about me?
I don't know.
Well, then what does Ben want to talk to me about?
Pepper Shannon got away.
He got away?
Escaped? Yeah.
Now, Mr. Cartwright, I don't know what...
Corey, I damned you. 2 fingers on the floor.
You fire that pistol, you'll bring the law. You'll hang.
Maybe. But you won't be around to see it done. Sit down. Here we are. All thieves together. Corey, if you could shoot as well as you can steal, I'd be a long time dead.
No, Pepper. No, Pepper, I didn't. I didn't.
Sure you did. Had to be you or either Mills, and I was watching Mills. You set it up. And I owe you for the bullets you put in me. I'd have put a bullet apiece in you. And I will unless I get the money you stole from me.
Corey, pay him. What about the boy?
Never mind him. He's riding with me. Night's running out, Corey. Better talk up. You ain't got a lot of time.
15,000. I swear, that's every cent of cash I've got, Pepper.
Ain't much for getting shot, is it? You took 80,000, but I got charged for stealing.
But I told you, I've had losses, big losses.
So have I. 12 years of losing. It's not enough. I want 20. That's only half of the share you promised me.
Maybe, 18. 19. I swear, that's all the cash I've got in the safe there.
Go ahead, open it. Before I change my mind.
Cordy, put down that gun.
I don't think so.
Don't come in, he'll kill you.
All right, sit down over there. Move.
Did he hear all of it?
I heard it all.
Joe, I'll get a doctor. You're a good boy, Jamie. You stay that way. And stay away from thieves, yeah.
Mr. Cartwright went for the doctor. You'll be all right.
Look. Didn't.